What's up everyone? Alex here. You're swamped with your backlog right now, and this matters because you're either playing the new Elden Ring DLC or you're catching up on one of the many RPGs that came out this year. To help narrow things down for July, I've highlighted 5 games that you'll definitely want to check out. So let's dive deep into those. So I've already highlighted Gestalt, Steam, and Cinder back in May because I thought it was coming out then, but it's now coming out on July 16th on PC. I consider Gestalt, Steam, and Cinder as one of the best action RPG Metroidvanias I've played in a long time, if only because the demo left a lasting impression on me. There have been so many Metroidvanias that have tried to capture the fluidity of movement that Alucard had in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and Gestalt's heroine demonstrates that same fluidity while giving us a ton of different options to build up our character while dual-wielding guns and a sword in the process. The gameplay for this game is incredible, and again, there is a demo for you to check out, and I highly recommend that you do so right now. As a Final Fantasy XIV fan, I am appalled to say that I haven't played Final Fantasy XIV for at least a year. But with Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, which is the upcoming expansion that starts a brand new, potentially 10-year journey, I'm just looking forward to seeing how this is all gonna start. Naturally, with a brand new Final Fantasy XIV expansion, that means 2 brand new jobs, a new level cap, and 6 brand new regions to explore. What Dawntrail exemplifies is not just this new beginning, but also a vacation of sorts, one that the developers have continuously leaned towards over and over during this marketing campaign. And it won't be long now, because on June 2nd, it's coming out on PlayStation platforms, Series X and S, and PC. Though if you are a longtime Final Fantasy XIV fan, you're probably playing the expansion right now. When I was compiling my list of 31 upcoming RPGs of 2024, I came across Arranger, a role-puzzling adventure, which is such a fantastically cute and, as I said, a puzzling adventure. This is a game that basically uses push-style gameplay to deliver an adventure that's unlike any other. Now, I don't know if this is really an RPG of sorts, but what's really fascinating about this game is your ability to be able to use different gadgets and tools to either defeat enemies or traverse long distances. And the way you move around the board is really clever and something that I've never seen done before. Couple that with an art style by the artist responsible for the artwork for Braid, and a fresh aesthetic that I just simply gravitate towards really easily. And it won't be long now, because it's coming out on July 25th on PlayStation platforms, Switch, and PC. Okay, admittedly, I've never finished the original Darkest Dungeon. So with Darkest Dungeon 2, well, this is going to be another one of those games that's going to stay in my backlog. But you know what? I am still really excited for this console port to this popular, punishing, gothic horror RPG. Because there's nothing really else like it out there. Now again, the game is already out on PC, but on July 15th, it's coming out on PlayStation platforms and Switch. I'm looking forward to playing this on the go on the Switch, so that's probably going to be my platform of preference for this game. But there's something really unique and special about playing Darkest Dungeon that is unlike any other RPG out there. Yes, your characters are gonna die. But when you survive something really horrible or really even difficult, there's something really satisfying about that is very different than playing any other kind of game out there. To me, this is the ultimate turn-based experience. So if you think you're a pro with turn-based RPGs, I dare you to delve into the Darkest Dungeon and its sequel. I have been waiting for Kuro no Kiseki to come out ever since it was announced, and now Trails Through Daybreak is finally coming out in the West on PlayStation platforms, Switch, and PC on July 5th. The fact that this game blends action gameplay with turn-based combat is so mind-boggling to me that when I played that demo, I just kept playing it over and over and over because I just absolutely loved the melding of these different styles of gameplay together and in one cohesive way. And I want to reiterate that this does have a playable demo, so if you're curious about how this plays, definitely go check it out. But I think one of my favorite things about Trails Through Daybreak is your ability to whittle down enemies using action combat, then using the charge move to stun people, and then go right into turn-based combat. I think that is the perfect use case for something like this, and sets it apart from other upcoming games that blend both action and turn-based together in a more utilitarian way. Not only that, Trails Through Daybreak is a brand new start for the Trails series, meaning this is the perfect starting point for anyone who were overwhelmed with having to play the first 10 games in the series, and now Falcom has given you the perfect starting point in Trails Through Daybreak. And so now you have absolutely no excuses to try to get into what I believe is one of the best modern RPG series. And of course, here are the rest of the games that are coming out in July. Zenless Zone Zero, the latest action-adventure from Hoyo, is coming out on July 4th on PlayStation 5, PC, and mobile. Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown, is a port of the latest aerial dogfighting action game, and it's coming out on July 11th on Switch. It's already available on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Aerial Knights Never Yield, which combines action and rhythm-based gameplay, is coming out on July 16th on PlayStation and Xbox platforms and PC. It's already available on the Switch. Magical Delicacy, a Metroidvania-inspired game that combines platforming and cooking, is coming out on July 16th on Xbox platforms, Switch, and PC. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Splintered Fate is an isometric roguelike set in the TMNT universe, is coming out on July 17th on Switch. It's already available on Apple Arcade. Bow: Path of the Teal Lotus is a colorful hand-drawn action-adventure Metroidvania that looks like it plays similarly to the Ori games, and it's coming out on July 18th on PS5, Series X and S, Switch, and PC. Nintendo World Championships NES Edition is a minigame collection featuring over 150 challenges across 13 NES games, and that's coming out on July 18th on the Switch. Dungeons of Hinterberg, an action RPG set in the Austrian Alps with social sim elements, is coming out on July 18th on Series X and S and PC. Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn is an action RPG from the creators of Ashen that they're calling a Souls-lite, is coming out on July 18th on PlayStation and Xbox platforms and PC. Kunitsugami: Path of the Goddess is a single-player action strategy game from Capcom, and that's coming out on July 19th on PlayStation and Xbox platforms and PC. Frostpunk 2, the long-awaited sequel to the popular city-building survival horror game, is coming out on July 25th on PC. Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, a port of the fan-favorite action RPG from Falcom, is coming out on July 25th on Switch. It's already available on PS4, Vita, and PC. Earth Defense Force 6, the latest in the long-running sci-fi third-person shooter series, is coming out on July 25th on PlayStation platforms and PC. One Piece Odyssey, a port of last year's turn-based RPG based on One Piece, is coming out on July 26th on Switch. It's already available on PlayStation and Xbox platforms and PC. If for some reason you're still looking for RPGs to play, I talked about 14 of the best RPGs of the year, as well as 31 more RPGs that are coming out later this year. If you're curious about any of the games featured in these lists, check out the videos right here.